Need something, huh? One of your rides? Let me know. I'll bring it by.
Holy shit! Help!
Yo, what's up?
It's that time.
What
Just got
about to do?
done with that playlist.
Which playlist?
I don't know if it was those three different creators that are that sent it in your Boogeyman and Friends. Their names are we just loaded in Gamer Girl, Sam, Kirsty, and I think Dan or something.
Yeah, I'm just joining Taco's long haul playlist. Uh,
Damn. All right, I'll join. Fuck it.
why? What's up? What were you trying to do?
I've been racing. I've been in playlists for a few hours now, at least since it's been. No, it's only been 4 hours, almost five. But I guess this is my fourth playlist in a row. I'm gonna go get something to drink. I'll be
You're
back.
lucky. I
Loading it.
was thinking about launching the playlist, but so much racing going on right now makes no sense. I don't even think I'm gonna get into the session because it's pretty full. I was in Freemode playing around. I like stalking these
Put me
players
in a
in the.
solo.
Hmm?
Did it put me in a solo? This is full. Yeah. Let's wait a few races and people will leave. But you were what, stalking people?
Oh yeah. It's initializing, so I think I might be holding it up. So
My crew did a deathmatch playlist today, so I'm all burnt out on killing people.
what'd you try to do? Grind, hustle?
We could race. Sure you want to race? You said you wanted to.
Yeah, it didn't let me join in, so
I'm gonna give it a few. I'm gonna go give
all
her
right, it
something
kicked
to
me.
eat.
It kicked me out to the main menu. So I got two cigs, a vape pen, and some wine. So
Said wine.
yeah, need something that give me a damn good buzz. My vape pen battery is charging. Huh?
I'm laughing. Don't don't you be getting horny around me drinking wine.
I said buzz. I didn't say get me stimulated. Big
Uh,
difference.
yeah, wine wine gives me headaches. They say it's 'cause I'm drinking the wrong wine, but I only like whiskey and beer.
Beer you drink, whiskey you sip,
Yeah.
wine you don't. You don't drink wine like. If you're drinking wine like it's beer, yeah, you're gonna get a fucking headache. Like,
I only would drink wine if I was eating some food or something.
which I'm doing
This is
right
pretty
now.
bad.
I'm picking at this chicken right here. So
Oh,
like,
nice. Making me hungry. I'm already hungry.
oh shit, I didn't have any. I ain't had any grub in a minute, so I went downstairs. So got my hookup. So if you're gonna sip wine, you don't want to do it on an empty stomach. So as you start, taking it in, you want to eat some meats or some pastas or something, and then you sip
Eat
it,
cheese.
huh?
Cheese.
I got that too. See what that does is it puts that in your gut. So then as you bring the wine in, the wine has something to soak up on. So then in about 20 minutes, I could take a bigger gulp and then let the wine do what the wine do.
I've
When
been
you just
drinking
start drinking
wine
wine on an empty
since
stomach,
I was 7 years old.
hmm,
I said I've been drinking wine since I was 7 years old with an empty stomach.
And that's why you get a headache all the
Catholic
time.
Catholic Church.
Well,
All
that's
right,
not
I gotta go
really
take the blood of Christ. Go. My dad would tell me, go take a big chug so you feel good.
right.
Yeah, that little kid drank the half of the motherfucking the wine glass. It's for everybody. Yeah.
I'll leave that one alone.
But but for sure, eating and drinking wine is definitely. I see everyone do it. I don't see only people I see drink wine, just drinking wine is women without eating shit.
And that's what they're called winos,
I like to eat a little snacks, drinking beer too.
right? That's why with wine, you usually have cheese and crackers or
Oh
like a
yeah.
meat spread of salami or some high-end meats. The whole thing with wine is you want to at least have something that you eat on when you start. Then after you eat,
Yeah.
you keep sipping, then that allows the wine to fuck you up the right way. Also, wine and wine and liquor are called spirits.
Oh
So
yeah.
they're called spirits for a reason. Um,
When you drink the poison, the spirit, you're letting a spirit come into you.
I won't
Different
really.
types of spirits, different type of alcohols. I can't drink tequila, boy. Oh shit. I'm want to go to jail every time.
Well,
Whiskey, it makes me feel like a gentleman. Vodka, I could party. Rum, party. Uh, I don't know what else I could think of. I like to chill, dude. I used to drink a lot of henny in my day, sidecar, or just makes me feel good. But there's different ones, man.
stuff I stay
Fuck
away
you
from
up.
is gin. I don't like gin. That will make you sin. Um,
Yeah, it does. But you have a good time.
well, there's a reason why when Snoop Dogg first album came out, he had that song "Gin and Juice" on. So
Oh
for us
yeah.
back in LA at the time, a lot of shit used to happen
On
to that
gin,
song
because everyone was
because
drinking it. Yeah, everyone was drinking gin.
at that
Tanqueray,
time. So,
Bombay.
but you see, we'll drink that shit straight. So what
Oh
happened is,
yeah.
see, LA is a complete,
Warm. Oh man.
yeah, LA is a complete different beast. Because see, where I lived at in LA, there was one, two, three.
Why can't I go in your arcade? That's bullshit. Send me an
Um,
invite.
hold on, I'm trying to remember. There was like four main liquor stores we used to hit, um, and get our beverage from. So,
Our liquor stores were Walmart.
we had
We
actual
lived in
liquor store.
LA. Yeah.
So,
In the
you
East Coast, they're called ABC or something,
bodegas,
something like that.
bodegas,
And then bodegas, where you got Indians that own them and sell alcohol too.
Puerto Ricans, bodegas. That's not Indian.
Oh yeah, that's like where they make food too sometimes, right? Shit like that.
Just like a gas station or some liquor stores. It was when I was in what state was I in?
Man, no
Tennessee.
shit talk.
When I was in
Uh,
Tennessee, I went into a liquor store, but they had fried chicken they were serving.
yeah, they don't have they're like family owned in Tennessee when I went. I went to fucking Walmart. The fuck's your alcohol at? Damn. What do you mean alcohol? We don't have alcohol at Walmart because I'm not from there and I had to go to a fucking. I ended up buying a bottle of Blanton's for cheap.
Right. Different, different. Like when I first came to Indiana,
California tax is like a motherfucker.
when I first
Last
came
time I
to
was there.
when I first came to Indiana, um, you couldn't buy shit on Sundays, and the drinking hours are weird. But a lot of shit has changed since I've been out here. California is
Indiana,
different.
yeah.
Everything stops at 2 o'clock in the morning.
That's how it
So
is in our state. New
so
Mexico. That's when the bars. I think it's one.
now when I lived in Vegas, that
That's
was
probably
fun
one.
because in Vegas, like certain liquor stores that they were closing, they'll stop at 2 o'clock. But in Vegas, you pretty much can buy liquor 24 hours a day.
I've never got to party in Vegas yet.
Huh?
I said I've never gotten to party in Vegas yet, but I'm sure it's fun being able to just to party the whole fucking time.
Yeah. I mean, for me, living in Vegas, I mean, that's why I had to do it at some point in my life. Vegas will get you if the city doesn't like you. The city will fuck you. What
If
I
you
mean by
tip,
that is,
if
what I
you
mean by that,
tip, if
what?
I said if you tip, everyone likes
No,
you.
I'm not talking
You're winning.
about. I'm not talking about people. Listen,
People? Oh, okay.
listen. No,
I'm
listen.
listening. I
I'm
said I'm
talking about.
listening, yeah.
I'm talking about the city itself, like the energy of the city, the soul of Vegas. Not the people, not the cops, not this. Like when you get to Vegas, if your intention is to have fun, in your mind, you want to have fun the right way, but the safe way. If you come into that city with any negative thoughts, like fucking somebody over, some shit like that, that city will always bite you. It'll bite you in the ass.
What
So,
about card counting, blackjack, going in there to take
I
money from all
again,
the
that
casinos?
is completely different from what I'm talking about.
It's
You see,
different? Okay, okay,
I'm
okay.
I'm,
Yeah.
I'm giving
I
you
got you.
grown man gaming. You're still on some kitty kid shit. I don't gamble.
I don't gamble either. I card count blackjack.
I don't gamble. I don't do none of that. So I don't know.
Well, that's not it's not gambling. You win. It's win percentage over the
Okay,
dealer.
what are you doing when you do that? You're gambling, right? You're playing a game in a casino, right?
No, yeah, but you're
Okay, it's called
using math.
blackjack.
The
It's called gambling.
probabilities higher. Well, why did they back you off when they know you're winning?
Okay, what is the
My
activity
brother
you
just turned
Okay, what
21.
is the activity you partaking in?
Yeah, you're gambling.
Okay,
It's
thank you.
on paper, yeah.
No, you're
So
gambling.
I
What
don't
you're
play anything else in the casino because I call it
okay?
gambling. I don't
If
call
you're in a
card counting
casino,
blackjack now.
if you're in a casino and you're playing any game in the casino, you're gambling. Whether you're by yourself in a
Yeah,
machine
I used to work
or
in
you're playing any card game, you're gambling. It's called gambling.
even bingo.
Even bingo, if it's in a casino,
Yep.
you're gambling. So I don't know where to now card counting stuff like that. That's just a technique to help you win the game. Okay, but
You have an advantage over the dealer when you do it.
but you're
Or the
still gambling.
casino.
So to argue that I'm not gambling, well
You will
then.
lose. You will lose. It's just part of it. But
But
if
anyways,
you keep
that
going, you
has
get it
nothing.
back.
That has what I was talking about. So I'm not going to be sidetracked by that part of the conversation because I don't gamble. I don't partake in
Yeah.
that shit. I don't
I've
bet.
seen the craziness of it.
Again, I'm trying to teach you about Vegas, but in fact, whenever you get to Vegas, you'll figure it out. I just
I've
leave it
been
at that.
there 2, 3 times when I was younger, but not when I
Again,
was able to
when
party.
you was younger is different versus being an
Yeah.
adult. So whenever you go as an adult, by that time, let me know. Because if there's one thing I've done over the last, well, not the recently, last 10 years, but prior to that, when people used to go to Vegas, people that I know from Los Angeles or people who, when I was living in Vegas, who the fuck you think was one of the first people to hit up? Me. Why is that? Because when you're in Vegas, you need to know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody. That's how Vegas works. Now, if you want to have fun, what kind of fun are you trying to have? That's the one thing I was trying to get at. You don't want to go to Vegas. Oh, I just want to have a good time and party. What kind of party you want to do? Because if you're not specific to what you're trying to do, then that's when you get caught up doing everything. That's when you just get shit-faced drunk and you'll get taken advantage of. So that's why I always ask people, what are you trying to do?
Okay.
I don't like hanging out with people that can't handle their liquor.
What?
I said I don't like chilling with people that can't handle their liquor.
Most people can't handle their liquor.
Yeah.
See, the reason why I say that is because most people, when they come to Vegas, this is the first time really indulgent in drinking that much liquor. Ah, damn it, this session is dying already. Fuck.
People pre-game a lot too.
No.
Save money.
Oh, that's called being on a budget. But again, that doesn't concern me. The whole thing, even if you're on a budget, what are you trying to do? What kind of partying are you trying to do? Okay, are you trying to get? See, what I used to do when I was promoting, I will have a good friend of mine in North Carolina, South Carolina. I will have off-duty police officers, judges, lawyers, professionals, business people from other countries who came to Vegas and they specifically knew what kind of partying they wanted to do. They wanted some cocaine. They wanted some bud. So, like I said, when you go to Vegas, know exactly what kind of partying you're looking to partake in. Okay? So, if you want cocaine, I'll get you the best fucking cocaine that you can get in Vegas. All right? You understand this? Let me tell you this. Let me tell you what me and my boy Taco Taco used to do. And that really was his last name. Taco Taco is an Asian guy. But, anyways. We used to kidnap gangbangers. Okay? We used to kidnap gang members. And when I say kidnap, I'm not talking about like, hey, nigga, with a gun and stuff. Like, nah, we used to go out drinking. And like, if,
Oh
you know,
yeah. Okay. I see.
I could read characters real easy on
Yeah.
people. So, hey, man, what's up, brother? How long you been in town? This and that, yada, yada, yada. Let them talk. Hey, man, and see, at the time, Bud wasn't like fully legal. Like, it was semi-legal, but it's not like how it was today.
Yeah.
So I'd be like, what you trying to do? Man, I'm just trying to blow a blunt, get some cocaine and some shit like that. Hey, dude, jump in the car. We'll show you Vegas, show you a different side of Vegas. So he's in the car with us and shit. So we just rolling through Vegas, taking him way the fuck off the strip. So these motherfuckers like, God damn, dude, this shit's fucking fun, having a good time. Because I know what's up. It's like, you want people to come to Vegas and have a good time. You want to take it to the edge, but you want to also make sure they get home safe. You want to also make sure that the law doesn't have to get involved. You want to also make sure that, like, when it comes to the women, like, I'll share a story with you. I was in this nightclub. Well, actually, I was in this hotel, and I'm dressed to impress. I'm fucking stunning, and this chick, she stumbled out, but something told me immediately, take care of her. Long story short, she ended up being an undercover cop. But while she was doing whatever the fuck she was doing for whatever agency she was doing it for, okay, somebody, caught her slipping and put something in her drink. So her instinct was to get the fuck out of there. However, she was able to hold herself up just to the point where she got like right outside, and then like maybe 100 feet or so away from the entrance or so where I was standing, she just came over and she kind of like passed out, and I just caught her. Like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? Like, caught her, just like
Yeah.
what, sat her down. But when that happened, I saw the badge. Okay? So I already knew what the fuck I was dealing with. It's like, look, hey, ma'am, look, I'm going to call for backup. And so as soon as I saw it, security, I was like, hey. And so as soon as security came over here, I was like, look, you got it on camera. She literally just passed out, and I caught her. By the way, I think she's undercover. Okay? He was like, I got you, this and that. Like, he just did a radio call. In less than 2 minutes, there was already other guys who showed up who were also undercover cops. Okay? So all I did was, make sure she was good. When they got there, both my hands are up. Is this in your guys' hands? Are we good? They're like, hey, we're good. Thank you so much. I took off. Probably about 4 days to a week later, I'm on the strip, right? And it was a slow night. I'm like, fuck, dude. I ain't making no money. I ain't got nobody to the clubs or anything like that. So this guy walks up to me and he's like, hey, Bert, right? And I'm like, I ain't never met this motherfucker. I'm like, yeah, how do you know my name? And he was just like, man, we know everything that goes on in the strip. You've been here for about this amount of time, this and that. He said, by the way, dude, what you did the other day, that was hella cool. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, but yeah, you're good, dude. He's like, you're one of the good ones. And so I asked a few questions. He gave me a few answers, and that's when I realized, ever since that night, every building I went by, especially the extremely tall buildings, I noticed that there's cameras on every fucking skyscraper. So basically, every nook and cranny of Vegas, they got eyes on it. They got cameras on it.
Yeah.
So, like, I used to smoke bud in the fucking middle of the street, not like the middle of the street, but like a little cul-de-sac. There's a lot of cul-de-sacs in Vegas, right?
Yeah.
So there was this job I was working for the CDC, and we used to do like surveys and shit like that, calling people and stuff like that, and so I used to take a bunch of coworkers after work, and we'd just go like right across the street from the job down in that cul-de-sac, and we'd just smoke some bud, right? And at the time, I'll do a little coke and shit like that, so we'll just chill. And then after that, we'll go to a fucking casino as a group. I'll get the first round, somebody else will get the second round. We just chill. Like, if you're responsible about the shit you're doing in Vegas, they don't fuck with you. Okay? But you have to be an adult about it. You have to be responsible. But if you start drinking, getting belligerent, stumbling, getting attitude, throwing attitude at people, making Vegas uncomfortable, they will throw the fucking book at you. Vegas, if you get arrested in Vegas, and if they really don't like you, you will get lost in the jail system in Vegas. They will mandatory put your ass in there for a week. And don't have a flight going back to another country, to a whole nother state. You're gonna miss that shit. So a lot of times if people used to get fucking arrested or something, they have a one phone call they'll make. They'll call their mother, their dad, or somebody, and then who you think that they will call? Me. Who the hell you think will go down to the jailhouse to go bail you out or meet you when you get out? Me. Okay, so that's how I learned that other side of Vegas. One night, there's another night, I was sitting here, man, I was probably on the strip for like 6 hours. I'm like, fuck, dude, like, it was a tough night, and I'm by Bellagio.
Were you there around 2014 time?
I moved in Vegas in 2013. So, so
you're over 6 foot. I met a black guy gave me a fucking one of them cards when I was a
was he
kid.
dressed in a suit, looking dapper as hell?
I think so. You
Did his voice kind of sound like me? And were you with were you with at least two other people?
It's just all coming back to me now.
Were you with at least two other people?
My mom and dad. I think my brother might have been there, but
What color shirt were you wearing? And did you have a hat on?
No, maybe. I have a picture.
Because that probably was me.
It was by wherever the fountain thing is at.
Bellagio. There's a good chance that was me.
It was probably 9 o'clock at night.
It's a damn good chance it was me. 2014, if it was by the Bellagio, huh?
It's that Gucci store, and then
2014, if it was by the Bellagio after 9 p.m., right between a show, either right before a show started, right after a show started, that was me.
Do you remember fucking Sesame Street people? Or nah?
What?
People dressed up as Sesame Street just taking pictures. You know how there's a bunch of always different types of shit. There's that. That could have been.
There's an 80% chance that was me. But I wasn't handing out like the porn type shit. You know what I'm saying? I
No,
was
no, I don't know if
I
I
was
would go
handing
for
out
that.
nightclub type stuff, or I'll just approach you.
I think so, yeah, because I think I remember I was like, damn, I didn't get naked titties on this one.
Right. Now, girl wise in Vegas, you want to be careful because see, I had a homegirl. See, what got me started was the first time I went to a strip club out there was Sapphire, and at the time my buddy was plugged
Because
in with the
the
owner.
strippers come around all around the world, the badass ones, just to be
Um,
at try it out in Vegas too,
just to
right?
be at Sapphire because Sapphire is the world's largest gentlemen's club. So while I was promoting for Sapphire, what I did was I got plugged in with all the girls there. So you have to know how to conduct yourself. Like I'll be in a room with 20 fucking girls and
Mm-hmm.
be cool. Everybody knows you because I'm
Yeah.
bringing them clientele, right? So the first time I went there, I met this one white girl, Tiffany. We call her Molly, and I wasn't trying to get with her or nothing like that. But I'm just like, hey, I'm promoting and stuff like that. I could use your help. So we went to the Tuscany like 2 days afterwards. We sat there for like 4 hours just talking. So that she'll be on the strip with me, and she really helped me out initially because if you have a beautiful girl with you and she knows how to act and you know how to act, meaning like if guys are talking to her, hitting on her, it's not your girl, that's your home girl. You see what I'm saying? So you look out for your
That can
home
make
girl.
money.
Yeah, you look out for your home girl so motherfuckers ain't like trying to pull her away and like take her somewhere because you do have motherfuckers who come to Vegas to just try to harm women and think they'll get away with that shit, right? So
Fuck.
you look out for her on that front, but you're not being overly protective. Like that's my girl, nigga. What you trying to do? It's like, nah, nigga, shit. Talk to her, nigga. He's like, hey, do you mind? I don't give a fuck. Talk to her. She's right there. So when they realized I was cool, and they're like, are you a pimp? Nah, dog. I'm not no fucking pimp, dude. That's the last thing I am. I'm not a pimp. I'm just a guy who knows a lot of females. Well, are you a nice guy? Fuck no, I'm not a nice guy. Don't ever get that shit twisted. I am respectful. I give respect because I fucking expect respect. But I'm not a nice guy. I'm not a pushover. I'm not a punk. You know what I'm saying? But dude, I'm like, dude, she's here. Talk to her. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I ain't cuffing. However, if you try some punk shit, you get treated like a punk. So once you word shit the right way to guys, God, oh, hell yeah, 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 I like you, dude. You're good. You're straight up. That's all men want to hear. Men just want to hear the truth. They just want to know what the fucking line is. So if you let them know what the line is, don't fucking cross it. Don't cross it. That's how I am with females. Like if it's a female I
Yeah.
potentially want to have sex with or something like that, the first time I have her at my place, we have a one-on-one. Within that first conversation, you need to set the rules. So with me, with females, this is the fucking line. Don't cross it. You have to with any female that you're dealing with, whether she's a potential girlfriend, whether she's a fuckmate, whether and they say you can't be friends with females. Well, yes and no. There's
You
there's
can
three.
be, but then
No, 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 hear me out. Hear me out here. There's three ways you go about being friends with females. Okay, either you guys have fucked already. All right, been there, done that.
yeah.
All right, cool. We're good. I already had that. All right, and then y'all cool. Okay,
Yeah.
or the second one is you have like no attraction to her. However, all women are gates. I mean, they have keys to gates. They're gatekeepers. Okay, all women they have access to something that can help you out, depending on the situation. So, like in this case with Tiffany, she's a young, beautiful girl from fucking Florida. Okay, so she had the natural look that would attract any guy.
Oh shit.
So I'm not gonna sit here and cuff her. Have I slept with her? Yeah, we slept in the same bed together. Have I ever fucked her? No. Okay, so on that front, yeah, y'all could be friends because y'all mutually looking out for each other. I had another homegirl. She's a former Playboy playmate. She actually was in Playboy. Actually, they had a spread. Actually, was one of the girls in which, in the middle of the page, you pull out that extra
In the
page, you see a
90s?
poster of her. Okay, and
In the 90s? Or
no,
early
dude, early
2000s?
2000s, early 2000s. So when she first told that to me, I'm like, cool. We lived in the same building. So yeah, she's a playmate. The dumb thing for me to do is to try to fuck her, but then after you fuck her, then the whole thing is gone. Nah, let me get in cool with her. So then whenever I have guys coming to town, hey, I know a playmate, this and that. Hey, we go to this bar, and then let her share her name and this and that. So when the guys go, oh shit, nigga, he wasn't lying. So yeah, I'll walk her dog for her. Yeah, I'll babysit her house and shit like that for her. Yeah, I'll play that friend zone role because there was a benefit for me. Okay? Like when she comes home, right? When she came home and she had a good night or a bad night, if she needed coke, she'll hit me up. I'll hit my boy up. We'll kick it and chill. I'll tell you, many a nights, dude, she probably got home 5 o'clock in the morning. Me and her sitting there in her place, posted up to like 11 a.m. before she knocks out, go sleep. Obviously.
White girl.
Obviously.
Yep. They love that shit.
Okay. So many a great conversations, bro. Like, dude, we just sitting there chilling. She come home straight from the job. She go straight to the bathroom, straight in the shower, come out her lingerie. And I'm sitting there, dude, ass and titties everywhere. Dude, it's a fucking former playmate. And we just sitting here chilling. So in my mind, see, the first playmate I had sex with was when I had just turned 20. And that was at Staples Center back in LA. And that was because I was cooking for the late Dr. Bus, the owner of the Lakers. I was the second carvery cart chef he ever had in his suite. So this was back in 2000. Huh?
Oh no, Nash is playing with the Suns. Never mind.
This is back in 2000. So this is with Shaq, Kobe, and those Lakers were playing. So this was the first time Hugh Hefner. This was the first time Hugh Hefner came to Staples Center. So when he came to Staples Center, we had a pasta cart and we had a turkey breast carvery cart. So we had 2 carts in one. I was the chef for that event. So the playmate, she came up, she had like a little special request for how she wanted her pasta. I kind of ignored her request to kind of put the shit in there that she didn't want anyway. So she came back and said, she was like, did you put this and this? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, well, did I not tell you not to? And I was like, yeah. She was like, but I just looked at her like, I really didn't care because I was doing my best because she was fucking gorgeous. But I was just doing my best to be stone-faced and handle her. And then she put her finger on my chest and she was like, but I told you I didn't want that much, this and that. And I was like, oh, my bad, would you like another plate? She was like, yes, the same way you did it. And when you're done, make sure you come find me. Sure, whatever you say. After the second plate, she was like, it was just as good as the first. I'm glad you decided to do things your way. After all, you're the chef. So the whole time, them guys in there just looking, smiling, just like, this motherfucker is a fucking playmate. And at the time in 2000, I think she was it was February, so she was like the January girl of 2000. So go back to Playboy, who was a playmate of 2000, January or December, ending of 2019. That was her. Okay, so the pimp, which was a black guy, he's a high-end pimp. See, what happened is I made sure Dr. Bus was served first, but he deferred. He wanted Hefner served first, so I served Hugh Hefner first. Personally took the plate to him. Then I served Dr. Bus. The next person that I served was Lance, which was the pimp. Normally, he doesn't get his until like 5th or 6th. But I was just like, nah, I'm going to make sure the brother gets his 3rd. When he saw I did that, he looked at me and was just like, okay, that was the ultimate sign of respect. Because after the 2 bosses, I treated him like a boss and hooked him up. Nobody objected to it because he's the reason for a lot of those girls being there. So he looked at me after he ate his food and he was just like, you know what, Bertram? I really appreciate that gesture that you did. I really, really like that a lot. He was like, if you ever need anything from me, you call me and I got you. I was like, shit, dude, hell yeah. So that's when the playmate girl came over And she said, remember what I told you earlier? You better not leave without finding me. I'm like, all right, cool. I didn't realize at the time, but after she said that, I looked over at Lance and he nodded his head. So when I was done, probably an hour and a half later, halftime, I'm getting ready to walk out the suite. My manager was there. I didn't realize that Lance told my manager, look, you need to make sure he has a break afterwards, this and that. So I was trying to sneak out that motherfucker. And then I feel a light tap on my back. And it was a female tap. What are you doing? I'm just pushing the cart out. Did I not tell you 2 times to come see me before you leave? Yes, you did. Then she grabbed my hands and she's like, you're coming with me. She took me to the restaurant. The pimp, my manager, the server, everybody looks at me just smiling like, go on, B, go. My manager's like, Bertram, you're on break. You're on a 30. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, you did good. You're on break. I'm like, okay. Dude, she gave me the best fucking head I've ever fucking had, dude. Okay? Like, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. I like, God damn, dude. And I'm like, shit. Like, dude, the motherfucker was still hard. They have a condom. She's like, nah. So I got a quick fuck, dude. As soon as I got my dick in that pussy, dude, I was about to bust a second time, dude. I couldn't hold it, dude. I was just like, my God, I'm with a fucking playmate, dude. So when it was done, I'm all washed up and shit. Lance comes over and he's like, you know, you just had probably about $20,000 to $100,000 worth of sex, right? He's like, you know how this works, right? And you see, that's when it was broken down. You see, Playboy was basically like advertising for high-end guys. Remember, there are so many millionaires and billionaires in this world that you would never know of. Like, for instance, where I live at right here, my landlord, he's a millionaire. And I have a high respect for Kip Miller, very high respect. I need to get my bills paid on time, and but he's a great guy, dude, okay? So if, you know, if Kip wanted a certain type of woman and stuff, well, you know, you look in Playboy, or if you get to the Playboy oh shit, spotted me out. You get to the Playboy Mansion, you know what I'm saying? Just to get into the Playboy Mansion, that was like $20,000, okay? I've been to the Playboy Mansion on 3 different occasions for free. But that's just because of the person I was working for at the time, all right? So guys who are actors, musicians, high-end guys who make money, you have a catalog of women that you can look at. Like, who's the current playmate? She's obviously top dollar. Who is the playmate from last year? So that's how that shit worked. So these guys pay top dollars to spend time with these girls, okay? So to be with the active playmate, bruh, minimum 20 fucking thousand.
If they like you, they 20, yeah. Guarantee they're making 100,000 all day.
100,000 is just okay. You're gonna spend 100,000 just to get to the Playboy Mansion and just to be able to select which girl you want. You're gonna spend money. Okay, so that's why I'm like proud, because I'm like, dude, like me and my buddy, my former buddy Josh, I'm like, dude, we've been with at least 2 playmates in our life. How many men in the fucking world can say that? That's not a multimillionaire. That's not a fucking billionaire. That's not a fucking celebrity. How many average normal guys can say that? So, hell, look, let me tell you something about Paris Hilton.
That's what the Playboy was.
At the time, where I lived at in L.A., there's a place called Homely Hills. Homely Hills is part of the Platinum Triangle. Beverly Hills, Bel Air, and basically Westwood, where UCLA's at. Okay, Homely Hills is a neighborhood within there. So Christina Aguilera, Jesus, that guy who played in the movie Lord of Wars, Nicolas Cage, that was my neighbor. I used to see Nicolas Cage every other day when he used to drive his car going home. Okay? Michael Jackson The mansion that Michael Jackson died in is right across the street from where I used to live and work. 206 Carrollwood Drive, Homely Hills, California. Okay? So, the guy I used to work for was a Taiwanese multimillionaire. His family's worth billions. Why do you think China wants Taiwan so bad? His family is one of those Taiwanese families that's giving China the big stiff middle finger, and they've been doing it for decades. That's the power of the guy I was working for. If you go back to Puff Daddy's videos, like Shake It Like a Tail Feather with Nelly, and a lot of stuff that Puff Daddy was doing back in the day, there's an Asian guy with long hair that you see in those videos. That was my former boss. Now, why was that significant? Back in 2006 is when I really started working for him. In the early 2000s, a lot of hip-hop royalty, which at that time is like your Jay-Z's, your Snoop Dogg's, your Puff Daddy's, a lot of hip-hop royalty was not allowed in a lot of places in Beverly Hills. There were still restaurants that if P. Diddy showed up at, they didn't give a fuck who you were. They're not serving you. So what Wayne did, Wayne was instrumental in bringing P. Diddy into Beverly Hills.
Asian guy with long hair, Wayne?
Yeah. Okay. And Nelly, if you look at Nelly's, go back and look at any of Nelly's albums, from his first one to his last one. You'll see a thing called For Real Entertainment. Forreels. That was the record company I used to work for. Okay. For Real Entertainment is the record company that discovered Nelly. Okay. For Real Entertainment is what helped Nelly establish Dirty ENT. Then eventually Nelly came back and bought For Real Entertainment. Okay. So our main artist was Nelly and the Saint Lunatics. Okay. So that was like our biggest artist that we had. Then we had Little Fizz, who used to be part of B2K. And then we had Tia Marie. Okay. We had a studio downstairs in the mansion. I've seen Jennifer Lopez come over. I've sat there, chopped it up with Megan Good. Like, there's a lot of people I could name drop that they come by the mansion, you just chill. The one thing I've noticed about celebrities when they used to talk with me and my buddy Josh was, the one thing we lived by was be a friend, not a fan. When it comes to celebrities or people who are high end, it's better for you to treat them like a friend and not be all googly eyes, like, oh my God, this is Jennifer Lopez. Oh, Jesus Christ. Now, when I first saw Jennifer Lopez, Miss Lopez, how you doing? Welcome to the mansion. Is there anything I could get for you, ma'am? And water, anything like that nature? Yeah, this and that would be cool. Sure. Would you like Aquafinas, Arrowhead, Sparklets? Oh, just whatever you got is cool. All right, no problem, Miss Lopez. Just call me Jennifer. Jennifer, no problem. See, in that way, I'm like, oh my God, Jennifer Lopez. And I'm not looking at her like, Jesus Christ, that ass is bigger in person. Nah, you do that silently in your head. But you treat her like a friend. So that way, guess what they're gonna treat you like? They're gonna treat you like a friend. They're gonna remember you because you weren't starstruck. You weren't, and they can read your energy. I don't give a fuck how dumb the celebrity is. Yeah. They can read energies with the best of them because they're so used to dealing with it. So once they're comfortable and they're like, you know what? Yeah, you're good people, that they like you. Boom. Some of the best sex I had with the girls, because I used to have to drive the girls back home a lot, well, I just kind of ignore them. I never just got stuck on a female. Like, the best sex I had was this one chick. She was in college. She got hit in the face with a pool stick. So what I did was immediately get some ice for her, but I pulled her out the situation so she wouldn't be as embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? But just took care of her, babied her up, make sure she was good. She was like, oh my God, I was so embarrassed. But she said, here's my number, this and that. A few weeks later, she hits me up. And my late buddy John was like, dude, hey, I'm going to go pick you up. Tell her to wear a black dress, this and that. So we picked her up in the new Escalade and shit like that. That girl fucked my brains out. I mean, she, she fucked me to sleep. Woke me up and fucked me again. Woke me back up a second time and put me back to sleep. She must have did that shit to me 4 times. Okay? I mean, some of the best fucking sex I had in my life. Okay? Beautiful white girl. But again, she did that because I looked out for her when a pool stick hit her in the face. And she said, "You took care of me so good. I've been thinking about fucking you for the last couple of weeks." And she did that. Fucked me to sleep 4 times, woke me back up, and fucked me back to sleep. Most men will never experience that in their fucking life.
Yeah.
Most men will never know what it's like to have a woman literally fuck you to sleep. Okay? Wake you back up and fuck you back to sleep. Okay?
Yeah.
Good thing I ain't with that funny shit, because she would have bend you over and start pegging you. Okay? That's why your cock got to stay hard like Rockweiler. Okay? I'm giving you
If she
game.
wakes, if she waking me up, sucking me off again, oh, I'm gonna be hard as a rock.
Yeah, I mean, as far as, have you ever been to any major university here in America? Whether you get to Miami, Florida, Alabama, go to any of these major universities and look at the extremely beautiful girls from the sororities. And every university has the type of, you can look at it like, God damn, that was her. That was her. The kind of girl you look at, you're like, Jesus Christ. Because everything about her is just top notch. Her face card, banging. Body, Jesus Christ. Lord, what have you done? And when you're fucking that, with her feet, you could touch her feet. You're like, God damn, girl, that left a fingerprint on the bottom of your feet because her feet are so fucking soft.
Yeah.
The type of feet, like, bitch, I'm gonna suck this big toe of yours and shit. I mean, when a woman head to toe is just, I won't say perfect, but she's just a fine ass woman. Yeah, that alone's to keep your cock hard.
RPs.
Yeah. Now, luckily, she wasn't a girl that was fucking everybody, because that's when you catch shit. But I'm gonna tell you this, but boy, I ate her pussy and ass straight to heaven.
Oh
I mean,
yeah, I tear it up.
Jesus,
Can't
dude,
wait for Sunday.
dude.
Hear that shit.
There's two buildings. There's two buildings in GTA. I'll show them to you. Because when I met my late buddy John Cook, he's the one that allowed me to, use his condo and shit. Because he was going to Pepperdine at the time, and she was going to LMU, I believe. Yeah, LMU, Loyola Marymount University. Dude, that was some of the, like I said, dude, I got sex stories, man. Oh shit, man. And this other homegirl I had, Dia, she was like the second person I used to have sex with her. I used to go down to Santa Monica, pick her up, knew her parents and everything, bring her to my place in the hood, and she would stay there for like a night or two with me. Then all we used to do was just fuck, dude. Just fuck.
Yeah, that's all you gotta do.
Then there was Krishanti. I'll never forget that night. I was having a very bad night, and we had to go check on Wayne's beach house in Malibu. So on the way back, we saw these two sisters pull over on the side of the road. So we pulled up. We jumped out. We talked to them. I really liked her because she was banging. She was short, light-skinned black girl. Other girls are taller, dark-skinned black girl. So Josh was like, dude, he's a white dude. He's never been with a black girl before. He was really digging the dark-skinned one. So we befriended them and stuff. Of course, the boss, Wayne, he didn't care for black women. So he was like, no, I don't want them around when I'm here. If you bring those girls around, I better not be here. I don't want nothing to do with it. So I was like, all right, cool.
Oh my
So
God.
so we had him over when Wayne was on a trip, right? So we had everything clear. Guys, these girls come over and stuff. He wasn't tripping, right? However, man, I'm downstairs fucking the shit out of Krishanti. And then I hear the other sister, mind you, we had music on and shit. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. I'm like, oh, shit, what the fuck? I was like, did you hear that? She was like, yeah, that's my homegirl. Let's go check on her. So we go upstairs. She's standing ass butt naked on the pool table. Josh is sitting there with a fucking heart on, just this wicked white guy smile on his face. And she said, no, he didn't. No, he fucking didn't. I'm like, God damn it. I'm thinking, man, did Josh call her a nigga? Did he say some shit to her while he was fucking her? His business? I'm like, what the fuck did Josh do? She said, no, he didn't. No, this white boy didn't just fuck me like a nigga. I was like, oh shit, nigga. I was like, I gave Josh, that was my brother, so I didn't give a fuck. I was half naked, he was half naked. I gave him a hug. Dicks did not touch, okay? So, I gave him a hug. I'm like, dude, I'm going back downstairs, dude. Y'all two finish this shit. But yeah, that motherfucker Josh took her to town. She was screaming. She said, no, this white boy didn't just fuck me like a nigga. When we heard that shit, I was like, oh my God. So I had to, that was our little thing. So I had to come up with something. So probably like 4 months later, we were on a fuck tour, which means Wayne had to go up to San Francisco to get some gold bullion at the time. So he gave me like 200. He gave Josh like 300. God damn, Earnhardt. Fuck, you always be talking about getting wrecked by your teammates, but you the main motherfucker wrecking people. Shit.
Yeah, he's the one wrecking everybody.
I mean, that's why I ignore him when he talks that shit.
Like that. There's people like that though.
Well, usually when I hear somebody talk about well, the teammates wreck them, dude, you're the one doing the wrecking. And I got that proof, but I handle that shit by having conversations because he ain't been complaining as much about it no more. Like he tried doing the talk about a week ago when I said something positive and then he just came out, oh, you people wrecking and shit. But dude, were you not just the one asking if there's any racing going on? So if you don't like what's going on, why do you want to race with us still? He ain't said shit since. Okay, thank you. But I mean, I also understand how Earnhardt is. He's a grown ass man like myself. So with grown men, you got to talk to him like a grown man. You can't sugarcoat the shit. So anyways, so we're up in San Francisco on a fuck tour. Mind you, the night before, we must have hit like 3 or 4 different strip clubs up in LA. We had a house full of girls and shit. And then I had to drop those girls off like, huh?
2 hours? How long is it from San Fran to LA? 2 hours?
Flight-wise, less than an hour. We're not talking about driving, we're talking about flying. So we had a flight that was like at 10, 11 o'clock in the morning to go up to San Francisco. So him and Coop, they were doing their thing. So he told me and Josh, you guys could throw. See, because the night before, like we weren't able to come. We call it coming throwing. So if the boss said you can't throw, that means you can't come. Because if we come, we usually end up getting tired and lethargic the next day. We're just slow. So we had to master having sex with girls and make the girl come. But we don't come. So that's something you had to learn.
I do that shit all the time.
You have to master. It's like I said. Sex is having sex. That's just two adults having sexual intercourse. Love making and fucking are two disciplines within having sex. Okay, a lot of people have sex, but a lot of people aren't good fucks. So you have to develop into becoming a good fuck. You have to learn how to fuck a woman. Get to the point where you can pull her hair, slap her ass, give her instructions, and the bitch will follow.
It's in my DNA.
Okay? So I don't give a fuck if she earned more money than me, what her status is. If she allows me to fuck her, you have to give her a fucking experience. Okay? So that's what you learn by learning how to make a woman come without you coming. All right? So when we went up to San Francisco, he's like, you boys could throw. But you pay to throw. So I have a thing for older Asian women, especially older Asian women that take awesome. Like that takes care of themselves. I have that is. I love Latinas.
Korean town. What did you say?
We were in San Francisco, so we were fucking with some. These were Chinese women. See, I love older Asian women. Period. I don't give a fuck if they're Malaysian, Chinese, Filipino, Japanese. I don't give a fuck if they're Vietnamese, Cambodian.
They'll take care of you.
Thailandese. Jesus Christ, showered me. I mean, just older Asian women. There's just something about fucking them. It just it just drives me fucking insane. It just, I can't come. I don't want to come. I just want to fuck the absolute piss out of them.
Yeah, if I come, it's gonna fucking ruin it.
Well, if I come, my ass is going to sleep. I'm going to need a shower like a baby. Well, this one Asian woman, the first one, she fucked me to sleep. I damn near passed out. So then we decided to switch girls up. And then I went to town on the next one. So what happened was we were late. We were fucking so much that we were late. Wayne was calling us and shit, and neither Josh or me didn't want to stop. We were just like 30 more minutes. Wayne was going irate. He was losing his fucking shit because we're going to miss our flight. So,
San Fran?
Yeah, so we able to get a flight, but we had to drive to fucking Oakland to get the next flight back to LA. If not, we couldn't fly out to the next day. So Wayne was pissed. I mean, mad. So when we finally told him the location we were at so they could send a driver to pick us up, when me and Josh are rushing to get out of here, and we're like, dude, you know, we're about to get cussed the fuck out. It's like, yeah, most likely he's going to cuss me out more than you, Josh. So as I'm leaving, the two Asian women came from the back. Mind you, there was probably like 10 other guys who was waiting to go in, and there was probably like 20 fucking girls out there. Both women went underneath my armpits, you know, like, you know, and they both grabbed my cock, and they said, Christmas tree. He gave us early Christmas tree. And I'm sitting there like, oh shit, and my cock was still hard, right? Oh, you good, man. You come back, see us soon. Oh, good Christmas tree. Oh, my God. So I'm sitting here. Josh was like, oh, shit. And I was like, yeah, Josh. You had the black girl say you fucked her like a nigga, but I got two Asian women calling my cock a Christmas tree. So when we finally get to Wayne, Wayne is absolutely laying into me at the airport. I mean, everybody's watching. And Bochum, I thought you would do better. You're supposed to be better than Josh. Yeah, I mean, he is laying into me in the airport. I'm like, man, I am about to break this motherfucker's jaw. Like, I was about to just, like, who wrote? So I'm like, okay, because I know I was in the wrong.
He was in your face like that. Okay, I
yeah.
got you. I know what you're talking about. Okay.
But I mean, I live in this guy's mansion. I didn't really have nowhere else to go. I'm working for the guy, you know what I'm saying? So, but I was in the wrong because I could have stopped it, but I made the decision. So you got to man up and deal with it. And plus, this guy's a multi-millionaire, so he's letting me drive his Ferrari. He let me drive all his custom cars and shit. Live in his fucking mansion and shit. So I was in the wrong. So it was really, I had to just take it. I decided I wanted to throw, and I threw. So, oh, no, wait, oh, my bad, oh, shit, oh, fuck. Okay, I'm still in it.
Yeah, that's him.
Fucking this other motherfucker just spun me.
I got a higher chance of winning with no bueno being taken out.
I didn't take him out. I just landed on top of him, but the other guy spun me out. So anyways, Josh was like, hey, Wayne. But seriously, though, I got something to share with you. No, Josh, I'm mad at you, too. Wayne, shut the fuck up. Listen to what I'm telling you. This is what happened. Look, they wouldn't let us leave. What the hell you mean? He's like, you can call them. They'll tell you. But B was fucking the girl so good that when we left, they stopped us and they both grabbed him and they both grabbed his penis and called his penis Christmas tree. So then Wayne was like, is this true? I'm like, yes, Wayne. Oh, really? He's like, hold on, Coop. Call the place right now. And this and that. So he called the place. Give me the phone. So then he starts speaking Asian to the person there. So basically he asks, about an hour or two ago, was there a black guy there and did, you know, this? He basically wanted to know. So the owner was like, oh, yes. Those two guys, wonderful guys, love them. We want them to come back, this and that. So when Wayne got off the phone, Wayne walks up to me slowly, puts both arms around me, gives me a hug. Didn't give me a kiss on the cheek, but put his head close to me. Then he pulled back, had both hands on my shoulders, and he looked at me and said, Butch, I am so proud of you. I am so proud of you. Do you want to do me the honor and hold the bag for me? He gave me a fucking bag, dude, with fucking gold bricks in it. The shit weighed about fucking 60 pounds. This was before, like, you know, all the crazy shit happened at the airports and stuff like that, right? So I'm sitting here, and his reward to me was the graceful hug from the Asian Jesus. He said, I'm so proud of you. I called, and the owner of the place, she gave me high reviews. He's like my son, my black son. You went there and you totally destroyed those girls' pussies. I am so proud of you. So I'm sitting here like, I just want to punch him so bad. But when I see Wayne like that, you can't help as a guy but to just feel at peace. He was like, you guys did so good. When we get back, I want to go to the gym. Then we go to my favorite restaurant. And then we continue fuck tour. Yes, Wayne. Make sure Walker picks me up. I want you two to meet me at the restaurant. So we get on the plane and shit. We had a good flight back. Me and Josh go straight to the mansion to shower and get ready. We had some strawberry cocaine left over. So we snorted the shit out of that. Smoked a little bud. And then we went to the restaurant. So we were at the restaurant waiting. It's an Asian restaurant. And waiting for our boy Walker, which is a former Secret Service agent, to bring Wayne in. So then Wayne comes. He's super fucking happy. Good workout. And then we continued our fuck tour, which was basically hit every strip club, hit every nightclub up. And we'll always bring back to the mansion at least 15 to 20 girls. And I love my job because it's my responsibility to get the girls home afterwards. So Wayne likes his blondes. So that was perfect. So I always made sure we had a Latina or two in there because that's going to be for me. You know what I'm saying? So I'll get a hand job. I'll get some head, you know, dropping the girls off and shit. But yeah, that was a fun story what happened right there, dude. Asian Jesus, dude.
Damn, there's a lot of girls in LA like that. Fuck.
Dude, okay, here's how LA works, bro. When it comes to, Los Angeles and Vegas, in terms of the girls who live in Vegas, the girls who live in Vegas ain't really much to write home about. Now, do you got some dime pieces? Do you got some gems that be there? Absolutely. Sure. Okay. However, LA is a different beast. You could be at a bus stop, bro, and you will see an absolute stunner model. I mean, you got girls from fucking all over the fucking world back home in LA. So that's why I could say my penis has already been damn near halfway around the world. So you meet some fucking girls that are just fuck you beautiful, man. Like,
Has it changed?
LA will never change. Los Angeles is Los Angeles. That's why you got so many songs about California girls.
Too much energy there.
Well, it's because, for instance, you got Orange County. So, like I'm here in Indiana. You'd be stupid to say Indiana don't have beautiful girls. Indiana has some of the most beautiful white girls you come across in the Midwest. Okay, they got some stunners here. Okay, there's certain towns and city in Indiana. They got some really beautiful girls. In fact, dude, one of the best black porn stars, Tia something, that black porn star chick, like she's one of the most popular black porn stars. Tiana Trump.
Yeah.
She's from Indiana.
Damn, that's a woman.
Hold on, let me look. Where is Tiana Trump from? Indiana. Okay. I'll pull it up right there. One of the most sexiest black women you will ever come across. And I mean, I like sisters, but I really don't fuck with them as much. But if there's a black woman that I'll absolutely fuck the piss out of, is her. Okay, Tiana Trump, she's from Indiana.
Yeah.
Vivica Fox, back in her heyday before she looks now, Vivica Fox is from Indiana. So Indiana produced some very beautiful fucking women. However,
Good whiskey too.
Tiana Trump, when she left Indiana, where did she go to get her shit started? California.
California.
So that's the
Everyone
difference
goes to California to get their shit started.
is most women from around the world, when they want to, get to that next level, they're gonna come to Los Angeles, SoCal. That's just how it is. So LA will always have a let me see what's going on here.
Foreigner, what's the capital of the United States? California, New York. Yeah, you're right. That's why they made GTA 5. GTA 5.
Oh shit! Hold on. What's up, my brother? Well, I think you've heard of the war inside of Iran. I'm still in Iran and I'm getting fucked, and that's why I don't have internet. Whoa! I didn't realize my buddy was in Iran right now. Hold on, wait, what?
I'm in Iran right now.
Yeah, one of my good friends is in Iran right now.
I heard shit that they're trying to start a war there. U.S.
Well, this is one of my good buddies right here. Like, he's usually from the UK, but dude, what the fuck are you doing in Iran? So I just messaged him back. But yeah, I got at least my former roommate in Vegas. He's a Punjabi, which is Indian mafia. He goes to Iran a lot. So, yeah, Tiana Trump. Yeah, birthplace Indiana. Mm.
She'd fuck the brains out of you and anyone else.
I mean, Jesus Christ, she'll fuck you to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's currently dating a soccer player.
Hell yeah.
Let me see what city she was.
Up.
I think she was born in Columbus, Indiana. Yeah, that makes me think, while I'm out here, I need to get me some Indiana pussy. Yeah, Columbus. Yeah, I might need to just search the markets. All right, what the fuck's going on here? Jockey boy lad. I be getting these friend requests from people, but I be forgetting where the fuck I know them from.
I'll be right back.
All right, cool. Let me take this invite on Lucky One. Let me add him to a chat. Jackie, where you at? There you go. God damn, Tiana Trump. Jesus Christ. Oh, still doing Fury versus Freeway. Let me see. Uh, all right, I put the question out there. Anybody down for Boogeyman style playlist? I'm gonna erase this. Supercars enabled. Damn it. Do I want to erase this again? No, I'm gonna go selling. For goodness sake.
Yo, you there?
Yep. You might want to jump in here.
While you were clapping them playmates, I stole my dad's shit, and I was beating my shit to fucking probably the same playmate.
You weren't the only one.
Yo,
You weren't the only one.
now it's now it's infested online.
All right. This is the most drivers I've had in a long time in the taco list. I got 6 drivers. I'm growing nicely, surely, but growing nicely for sure.
Yeah, I'm glad people still racing, still on this shit. But it's Rockstar, and what do you expect?
And everybody knows you're affiliated with me, so I love it. They think Dead Boy Rick, they're like, that's Boogie's bro.
Yeah.
I talk so highly about you, so it's like they gotta respect you. But everybody knows you because everybody, I get the
I
same response.
perform. I perform.
Well, yeah, I get the same response about you from everybody, and it's from high end people too. Everybody says how fucking fast you are.
Yeah,
Like
I like to go fast.
they praise your skills, and I'm not just tooting your horn, but that's what I hear a lot. And Nilf talks highly about you. Like, and if Nilf talks about you, then you're doing something. But yeah, he talks highly about you. Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I just have fun with it.
Yeah. You see
Like to
Nilf's
have
driving
it.
record. He has literally a 1-to-3 ratio or some shit like that. Let me hit this pin.
He grinds all the races. So I love being friends with him. I see he's always on the top of the leaderboard when new shit comes out.
Yeah. He's trying to get me to do it, but I'm like, bro, that's what I have you here on the crew for. Because I have to still race some things.
We need a fruit of every different tree.
Yeah. Because he was one of the first, him and Fast Raptor and AKPN 507 were like the first crew members I ever had. But Nilf was always important to me because him and Raptor's records speak for themselves, but then also their driving skills speak for themselves. So they were very important to me to have them part of my crew. And then, when you left the crew, but once you told me why, I mean, I have to respect that. Yes, you're Tylarius and got to respect what Ty wants. But then also you just went on to bigger, better things.
Yeah, it was I didn't. It was a big decision because I had my own crew I was in since 2013. But
It's just progression, bro. I mean,
yeah, yeah.
the time you was running Black 3, you helped me become a much better driver. But yeah, just seeing you progress into something that's bigger than both of our crews, especially with the 6 coming out and the stuff that Tylarius is going to do. And eventually, eventually be duplicating that. It's a big thing, man. Oh, shit. Oh,
So we got a guy that hosts our weekly hot ring races,
uh-huh.
and he found a hot ring playlist, and it was made by Torque. I didn't tell him nothing yet, but they love the tracks. The good drivers love the tracks. The fucking shitty drivers hated them.
All right.
But
And you see for
it just goes
yourself.
to show that people's work is seen. And
Yeah.
it may not show now, but there's a game that is worth more than the biggest building in the world.
Yeah. Okay.
The budget. This is a game. I don't know. We'll see what happens. There hasn't been nothing like this ever in the gaming history.
Yeah. And whenever the 6 drop, it's going to be huge.
People don't realize that, but I've been late 2000s, late 90s. I mean, into gaming from just people, peers, and there ain't nothing this world.
All right. And GTA 5
People are doubting that shit now. It's funny.
down in what?
Doubting the game. There's a lot of people like, oh, this game sucks.
You mean GTA 5?
6.
Well, of course, I mean, with all the bullshit coming. But like I said, I just don't get caught up in the hype. Um, Rockstar has never failed to deliver. And so far, just the changes I've seen in GTA 5 Online, from all the little stuff they added from the animals to even the fire truck shit, those, see, what people don't realize is the only way you can do those 3 new jobs is you can't be a CEO or president. So that's just what I call filler jobs. When you're going to be in a lobby and you can't get it, or you're low on money, or you're new to the game, those are the type of things you're going to have to do to build yourself up.
That's how it was in 5M.
Okay, thank you.
You land in, they're just copying it how it was from 5M, because that shit is fucking perfect. It wasn't perfect, but it was, a lot of motherfuckers would play that shit. I played it for a little bit, but I didn't. The city was empty because it had to run other people playing it and all the shit they've had, so there would be no NPCs and shit, just still empty. But
Right.
unless you're interacting with people. But yeah, they already had all that shit you tried out. I did that fucking 2018 on my
Okay.
PC, 5M.
Okay.
And I'm glad once they bought fucking 5M and all that shit, I was, oh, it's over. People do not know. They think, oh, there's a certain amount of people that can get a computer and buy a computer and play that shit. And then there's fucking billions of people playing it on fucking just console and have no idea of that shit. People are gonna get so invested, they're not gonna live real lives, and they're gonna fucking, everything is gonna be ordered through Uber. They're gonna be making money on that shit. That's why
Right.
they're waiting so long. They're figuring out. People say crypto's gonna crash, something's gonna happen, and they're waiting. And they can take all their sweet ass time because it's worth it. It's a new
Right.
age.
Plus, I'm happy with this new app, Upscrolled. Like I said, they only got like probably 1 million users right now. So I went ahead and created an account. So I'm going to start exclusively doing all my posting over there. Well, at least most of my posting still on YouTube. But I believe that Upscroll is going to be the next big thing app-wise. And you see TikTok, if I got on TikTok when TikTok first started, or if I had got into TikTok maybe a year earlier, I'd probably have a bigger following. But I got into TikTok 6-7 months ago.
It was called music.ly, and then they turned it into TikTok. It was
Yeah.
kind of like the same shit where how people go live and shit. It was all that, but then they made it a social media platform and turned it
Yeah.
into TikTok. And once I knew that, I was like, I ain't getting that shit. I don't even want to deal with that shit. I heard they spy on your shit and do all this other shit, and I just never got it until fucking 2025.
Well, I deactivated my TikTok account because of all this shit going on. But then I'm like, I don't post a lot of pictures of myself. I post a lot of gameplay. So I'm going to reactivate my TikTok and still keep it going, because how I see it, with so many people leaving TikTok, and this is going to be the perfect opportunity for me to keep growing on TikTok. But this new app, I honestly believe in my gut, because I wasn't there when X started,
You
Twitter's
said
first
it.
started.
When I checked, it's the second biggest app in Apple.
Yeah.
And a lot of motherfuckers have Apple, so that means it's number one on Android.
Jesus
Android
Christ.
motherfuckers know. We'll see. Whatever they're pushing, the agenda, whatever app they want it.
Yeah, so I believe, see, and right now we're not getting paid as creators, but as soon as it starts to scale up,
Nobody
people
was
start
getting paid
coming.
back in the day. Shit, getting paid. You get paid if they bought your shit way back in the day. Now everyone can make money. I remember in 2013, my friend was doing it, and he fucking, yeah, I have 30,000 subscribers, and this was back in 2013. I could get fucking money for my views, and it was barely at minimum anything. He'd get like $20, but he had viewers because he'd play Call of Duty Zombies. But I was like, that shit seemed, I don't know, but now it's crazy. People make a living off of that. Just with 90 views.
Yeah.
Make a living.
So I'm still trying to crack that, but the fact that this app, and I'm glad I found out about it yesterday. And again, they still well under 5 million, still under 5 million subscribers, and a lot of people from TikTok are looking to move from TikTok to that app. So it just makes sense for me to get over there and start bringing my content over there. So by the time the app does grow, I do want to be godfathered in, because I'm quite sure they're going to probably godfather like the first 5 or 10 million people that's on it. So when they do start monetizing on Upscroll, I just want to be there already, because it's a rare opportunity, bro. Like Facebook, when it was the Facebook, you know, I didn't get onto Facebook until probably like 4 years after it was already out.
I did.
Twitter,
I got on right away. I was
Twitter,
in elementary school still.
yeah,
Middle school.
Twitter now X. I mean, I have an account, but I've never used it. But that's something I'm gonna be.
Since 2013, I think.
That's something I'm gonna do more of. A different branding. I'm gonna have a boogeyman page on Twitter, but I'm also have like my
people on there. It's kind of toxic, but it's a good thing.
I don't care about all the toxic shit. TikTok's here's how I see toxic. Toxic is everywhere. How much of a man are you to deal with the shit, and do you give a fuck? I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, if you don't give a fuck, you're not. It's just fun.
It's because how I see things. Say that shit to me in person. You're not gonna say shit. Okay, so I don't give a fuck about keyboard warriors. Plus, I'm a master at these words because I'm an Aquarius, so I know just what words to put to cut a just like I do here, on
manipulator.
Yeah, well, I know. It's just like we're here in GTA. I don't have to cuss you out. I don't have to say your mama's this and that. I'll just say your mother's a man and your dad is a cuck. I'll say stuff like that because they can't get me in trouble for that. But if you can't respond to it, I know psychologically I'm fucking damaging you. If I keep saying here kitty 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 kitty, then I snipe you in your head, that's psychologically playing with you. If I call you little girl or little girly and you can't respond to it, psychologically that's gonna irk you. It's going to force you to come at me in an aggressive way, and I'll get you all the time. 2 years ago, I was nowhere nearly as good as this in Freemode as I am now. Now I'm like, okay, I'm a strategician, and I could, I'm tactical now. Okay, but it took a lot of times, man. Just I could handle 3 or more players coming at me and survive. Most players can't do that shit. See what I'm saying? But it took time to get there. It's a skill set you got to develop. But I'm really excited about
back in the day.
Huh?
When there was no Mark II oppressors, that I like that shit better because I played it then. The best shit we had was a fucking buzzard. Oh shit, he's coming in a buzzard. Fucking pull your miniguns up, light that motherfucker up. Or some badass motherfucker would snipe him out of the chopper, or you'd hit the back little fin.
Well, oppressors, they're not really as much of a problem before if you know how to take care of them. Yeah. I won't lie, in the beginning, oppressors were difficult, but ever since I got...
Everybody was running around in the cars and shit, is what I'm trying to say. It was GTA, it felt GTA. It still does, but it's a little wild. I know how to play the game, so I play the game still, but... I just miss the old times sometimes.
Yeah.
I had fun, I guess, too.
Old times are in the past now. We're in today.
We're about to have something we don't even know. Shit, they impressed us with the mansions.
Yeah.
I can only imagine. I never thought I'd be impressed. Never thought they'd change shit. I don't like this GTA plus shit, honestly. But I mean, everyone else is doing it, so they're gonna have to do it too. That's just the new age and shit.
Like, if I had the money, definitely I'll be on GTA Plus. I mean, the money was good. I had GTA Plus on 2 accounts, okay? But it was worth it.
I'm lagging bad. This shit's happening again. Better move past me.
But I'm real excited about Upscroll, though. The thing is, the company's being transparent. They're actually, listening to what us as creators have to say, and they're taking it in. Plus, the owner, he is Palestinian, so he's not a Zionist. So he definitely wants the other side of things to be heard. Whereas on TikTok, they're suppressing that. On Facebook, they suppress that.
Yeah, everything. Yeah.
So
GTA's
that's how.
always been the one to show shit in your face and not give a fuck about it and make you laugh because you know
Yeah.
it's true.
And then you
Love
see
that shit.
YouTube and TikTok's algorithms are set up in such a way that you got to do so much to get viral. I just think it's a smart move for me to just get on this app, create a page, and just create over there. It's very similar to TikTok. I've looked into the. It's not like you see because TikTok and CapCut is basically the same company. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to still use TikTok for creative purposes to create videos and stuff without the music, because there's still so many things you could do with TikTok, like transitions and zoom ins and all that type of stuff that I'm already familiar with. So that's why I'm going to reactivate my TikTok account, because I still like making videos on TikTok. The only problem is if you got 10 minutes, I need to have 10 minutes every time I log in, not 60 seconds. Then I don't know what the fuck I got to do before the shit gives me the 10 minutes back. That's the only issue I really have with TikTok. So, because I can't just keep doing 1 minute videos. That pisses me off. I need 10 minutes at least to create what I want to create. With this new app, you guarantee off bat got 10 minutes. So since I can't afford CapCut right now, and I really don't like CapCut's policy as to what they could do with your stuff, but the same shit's on TikTok now. So I'm going to still use TikTok to help me create the videos, and I still use its InShot, which is another free app I use to create videos. So I'm just going to use a combination of the two to create for that. But the smart thing for me to do is just get all my GTA content on Upscroll and just start, creating a presence there. Because once all of the people from TikTok finally comes over there, what I wasn't able to do on TikTok, I'll be able to do on that app.
Yeah, it's not gonna be a lot of GTA content at the beginning. You could be one of the pioneers.
Exactly. Same thing with GTA 6. That's why I created all the social media stuff. Oh, hell yeah. One of my guys won the race. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck yeah. And then we finished out 9th, 10th, and 11th. I came in 11th. So yeah. So I got 3 of my cars in the top 10. That
I'm
makes
gonna
me
back
happy.
out and come back in.
Huh?
My LAN cable's fucking up. I'm gonna connect to Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Yep. My buddy's about to bring me some smoke, so hold on. Let me
You hopping off racing
huh?
or race? You getting off the playlist or you still in the playlist?
Oh, I'm sure racing.
All right.
Um, hold on.
Like old fashioned. Damn. Damn, it didn't work.
Turn this music off. All right. Sports disabled. Okay. Let me see. Can I get? Oh shit. Uh, Apollo's holding us up. Hold on. Oh shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah. Let me put this in the chat. Um, am I gonna get there? Am I gonna get there? Am I gonna get there? Yes. I finally got my Paragon. I mean, my Pariah. My Pariah. Ah! Super Santos too. I know this track. Let's go. Let's talk about Tom Boogeyman gets the victory lane. Oh shit! Oh, save it, save it. God damn it. Cocaína.
I think I'm blacking this car out. Yeah. Fucking Earnhardt, man.
Yo, you there? You live? You good? You around? Landed right on the barbed wire. Okay, let me see if I get it this time. Oh! That didn't work. All right, let me try it from right here. Okay, that's not going to get me over. All right, one more time. Let me try it from about right here. Oh! That didn't work. Okay, well, it got me over here. Hey, buddy, can I test my stick out on you? My bad. Yeah, I play. You good? See, just a little shock. What you over here taking pictures for? Why are you taking pictures? You want some too? Oh! Karma. I'm about to say they're about to cream me. I'm from Los Angeles originally, bro. All right, let's go. I'm about to get back into some more racing right now. Oh, perfect. Nailed it. They nailed it. Perfect. Generation presents the leader. Oh, perfect. Nailed it. Good job, ChatGPT. Good job. Tell you speak English? Yeah, speak English. Speak English, a little Italian.
What's up?
What's up? Yeah, this is perfect right here. Ah, you're from India. Nice. I got a lot of friends from India. India is definitely a country I got to visit one day. I definitely love your food. Love Indian food. Now you got me hungry for some curry. Yeah, it's been a long time since I had some good Indian food, man. That's some good eating right there. Beautiful country, a lot of history in India. A lot of great artifacts, great country. Great people there too, man. I believe you have to, like, there's no country that's perfect. The United States is not perfect. Europe's not perfect. But there's still good people all around the world, you know, and I focus more on the good people, you know. But yeah, your culture is absolutely beautiful, man. All right, let me see what's going on here. What are you going to do, buddy? Okay. Burn them down, buddy. Burn it down. Burn it down, buddy. Let me jump in with you. There you go. Burn it down, bud. Don't worry, I ain't gonna shoot you or blow you up, man. That's impressive. Keep doing your thing. Keep going. Let me say that. Yeah. Do your thing.
Going for some wheels? I'm Johnny on the spot. I'll hook you up. I'll bring it by.
Hold on, bud. Let me get my Ignis out so I can burn it down with you. Whoa!
Shit.
Now this is the fun side of GTA. Instead of just killing each other, look out for each other. Roll around, have a little fun. As you can see here, I got a friend here who's in Iran. So you can kind of see right here where I'm highlighting. His mom's from Iran. So it don't matter where you're from in the world. If we're friends, we're friends. You know, and I care about my friends deeply. So that was a message. You know, just send him my prayers. Let him know to get back home to the UK safe. But yeah, man. But definitely send me a like, man. Subscribe. Send me a message. If you play PlayStation 5, send me a request. Same thing, OD Boogeyman. Yeah, let's build something, man. You know, whenever you're gaming in India. Whoa! Oh, 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 oh. All right, playlist time. So what I'm doing right now is putting together a playlist. Let me see here. Showing a party. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Ah. Da 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 da. It's the motherfucking deal. Double G. Snoop Dogg. Stick fighting. Everybody was kung fu fighting. All right, all right, all right, all right. Oh, nailed it. Absolutely stunning. Now, let's switch the car up to a more NASCAR type vehicle, and mm, let's switch the background up to where it's like, let's make the soldiers behind a little bit more intimidating looking, and like let's switch the background up, maybe like a Darth Vader inspired track or something, or even throw Vader somewhere in there amongst the guys. Just something that's unique. But you're going in the right direction. I like it a lot. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Yeah. All right. Let me see here. Put this right here. Uh, Wait, what? You can't create any more images? Oh, you did. You did. Oh, that's nice. Yes, actually, actually, you did absolutely perfect. We used up our stuff, so I have a 23-hour, 24-minute wait, but you did great with these images. Thank you. And I appreciate you. Thank you. Take this one off. Um, what's up? You like this new thing I just created?
What's that? Oh, yeah? Okay. Fucking dope. Vader in there too.
Yeah, just added Vader.
Nice random touch. Yeah. You know, you said you didn't eat food, but I won't eat those.
What's that?
Chicken breast. Rib meat. I don't like chicken enough as it is. No, I definitely won't eat bag chicken.
Is this tuna?
No, that's chicken. And then a can of beef that I won't eat either.
Yeah, the beef I'll definitely do.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, but tuna off of that.
Yeah. It's got like 15 cans of it. That's fine. Obviously does not get eaten over there either.
Yeah, tuna would make me throw up so fucking hard.
Right. I just think half of them rears and food.
Oh, I appreciate it. Yeah, I hit my dude up earlier. It was just basically, birthday's on the 7th, so can you smoke me out? And if you have any roaches, but since I'm not getting my usual, he cut back on the amount of bud he was getting because it was me, him, maybe 2 other guys, maybe a third. Huh?
That's why it's really.
Yeah, so then I was always guaranteed to get at least a half ounce or an ounce. So then for him, he'll just go ahead and get like a quarter pound. If you figure a quarter pound,
Ounce each person, pretty much, yeah.
damn near an ounce. So you figure with me, okay, so I'm gonna get a half ounce. So, I'm gonna get the other half in about a week or two, and then the other guy usually gets an ounce, and the other guy got a half. So that leaves him with the majority. So then that was what extra he had. But when you remove me, then okay, we're not getting a quarter pound no more. You're getting much less weight, so he's not getting fronted.
Right.
So you see how growers work is. Yeah, so how growers work is if you're getting X amount, then they'll front you X amount. So then in that way, you're getting